Alright, so this is going to be my first fishing video. I decided I was going to build a brand new tackle bag. All of my fishing gear and tackle was all extremely old and destroyed, so I decided that I was going to order a new bag, which came in the mail today. There will be a video on that later. But I ran to Walmart and picked up a ton of stuff, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I got to fill my bag with. It's mostly for trout and bass, but I also did pick up some stuff to do panfish like bluegill and crappie. And so let's get into it. We'll start with some of the terminal tackle that I got. So first I got some 2/0 Gamakatsu bass hooks. These will be for Texas rigs, wacky rigs. I can do some Carolina rigs with them. So those are the 2/0. And then I just picked up some 3/0 as well, bass worm hooks. And for the trout hooks, I got some size 6 Gamakatsu octopus hooks. And then I also got some size 8 octopus hooks as well. And then I got some Z-Man Ned Rig jig heads. And some more jig heads. These are the chartreuse color ball head jigs. And then I picked up some size 10 barrel swivels for some of my trout lines. These are going to be great for Carolina rigs, my trout spinners, stuff like that. And then I just picked up a pack of size 7 split shot weights for my trout lines. Some 3/16 ounce bullet weights for Texas rigs and Carolina rigs. And then some 1/4 ounce bullet weights. I got some 1/2 ounce egg sinkers. These are really big and heavy. These will be good for heavy cover Carolina rigs for like lake and pond for bass. And then I just picked up some fluorescent beads to protect my swivels and line when I'm doing the Carolina rigs and Texas rigs. Okay, so that's it for the terminal tackle. Oh, and then my bag came with some tackle trays, but I just picked up this small Plano box. This will be for just terminal tackle, so hooks, weights, sinkers, swivels, all that stuff. So just pick that up. And then let's get into some of the trout spinners. I got some Panther Martins. That one's the yellow and red with the silver spoon with the red on there. And this one is a size 2. This one is also a size 2, and it's the all silver. And this one is a size 4. It's the black and kind of an orangey red. And then this one's also a size 4. It's kind of like a rainbow trout or like a Rasta color with the silver body. And it says it's the holographic one. And then this is a size 6. It's red with the gold spoon. And then this is also a size 6. It's the black and yellow with the gold spoon. And then this is also a size 6, and this is just the all gold body and gold spoon. So that's it for the Panther Martins. Obviously I can use all of those for trout and some of the bigger ones for even panfish and bass. So those are all around great spinner baits. I picked up a 3-pack of Castmasters. I've actually never used a Castmaster before. I've always, for spinners, just used the Panther Martins or Rooster Tails. But this 3-pack of Castmasters looked pretty good, and it'll be something new for me to try. It came with, these are the 1/8 ounce, and it came with the silver, the gold, and the blue and silver. And I had mentioned Rooster Tails, so I picked some of those up too. This is a 1/16 ounce, the black and gold Rooster Tail. And 1/16 ounce black and chartreuse with the gold spoon. And this is a little bit bigger. It's the 1/8 ounce all silver spoon with the white feathers. And then this is another 1/8 ounce. It's all black with the silver spoon. And then, so those are my spinners. And then these, I just grabbed them. These were literally in their dollar bin. They were like $1.25 each. So I just grabbed them. They're little crankbaits. Maybe I can get some trout on them. Maybe I can get some panfish on them. We'll see. But they were $1, so I just grabbed them. And then we'll get into some of the power bait type stuff for trout. I got the Extra Scent Chartreuse Glitter power bait. And then I got the Garlic Yellow with the glitter. A lot of people have a lot of success with this Garlic Yellow, so I wanted to give that a try. And then I got some, these are the Power Bait Mice Tails, and I got these in the fluorescent red and natural, and the bubblegum and white. I'll probably do Carolina rigs on these. Maybe just put them on a swivel and weight, and or not a swivel, just a weight, and those will be good for trout and maybe some panfish. And then I picked up these trout magnets. It says they're great for bass and panfish. They're little 1/64 ounce, and it came with 2 rigs, and it looks like 7 little glowworm things with the white and chartreuse. And then these are kind of a hybrid. I think I can use them for trout, bass, and panfish. They're the Power Bait Atomic Tubes. I've never used these, but a lot of guys around me here in Northern California have a ton of success using these, so I thought I would give them a try. They came in a 5-pack, and they're kind of like the natural green and brown with the blue specks. I got 2 of the natural color, and then a 3-pack of the neon green and yellow. And then, okay, we'll get into, let's do bass spinners. So I picked up a chartreuse and white bass spinner. It has a gold spoon and a silver spoon. And then I picked up a Strike King red and white and silver bass spinner. And then this one is the Z-Man chatterbait. I've never used a chatterbait before, but everyone says that the Z-Man chatterbait in the white and silver is a great bass lure. So I'm really excited to try this. Never used one before, but that's going to be a lot of fun. And then another one that I've never used before that also comes highly recommended. This is an all silver lipless crankbait, I think is what it's called. These have been around forever, and a lot of people really like them. I've never used one, so that's going to be something fun and new for me to use as well. And then I picked up a Strike King jerkbait. It's the smoky chrome and blue, and it has the 3 hooks. And then let's get into some of the plastics. So these will be for my wacky rigs, weightless, Texas rigs, Carolina rigs for bass. These are the Yamamoto Watermelon Cream 5-inch bass worms. And then I also got the Yamamoto Pumpkin. And the Yamamoto, these are kind of like a dark green with purple and green glitter with the chartreuse tip. And I can even, with all these 5-inch worms, these are the Cincos, but I can always cut them in half too and use them on Ned rigs. And then I got the Yum Dinger in the watermelon and red flake. I've had a lot of success using Yum. It's something about the salt that they put on them. I've caught tons of bass on these, and they hit them extremely hard. A lot of big bass too, so love the Yum. And then also from Yum, I picked up some creature baits. These are the watermelon and red flake as well. These are the lizards, and they say for Texas rig, Carolina rig, jig head, great for bass any time of the year. So they're the little lizard creature baits. And then I picked up some Strike King River Bug, and these are the green pumpkin color. I'm mostly going to be using these on jig heads and maybe as trailers on my spinner baits. And then I picked up some Robo Worms. These are the 3-inch Ned rig worms. They're kind of like a dark red and shiny blue, purpley, and they're got a lot of salt on them. So those will be good for my ball jigs and Ned rigs. And maybe I can even put these on a bobber. We'll see. Got a lot to play with. And then I picked up some power bait. These are just the white swim shad. These come pre-rigged. There's 5 of them in there, so we'll give those a try too. So that's it for the plastics. And I think that's everything. Oh, just some random stuff that I picked up that you always want to have in your tackle box. I got some bug repellent, so you always want to have that. And then I picked up a chain stringer. I usually do catch and release, but occasionally I'll keep my trout limit or bring home some crappie or something like that. And this was literally like $2, so I just grabbed it. And then just random, I got so these are old, but I just got a fishing license holder that I can clip on the outside of my bag, and then I have it attached to this little tool here. It just has, it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. It's got a little knife, and it's got little scissors for cutting line, and best of all, for cutting line, it has little fingernail clippers. So that's a little handy tool, especially for fishing. So yeah, I'll hang that on the outside of my bag. It'll have my license and my little tool. And I think that's it. So yeah, that's a lot of, I still want to like look around at Sportsman's, but that's just what I found at Walmart. It's a great start. You can get a lot of fishing out of it, and this is the first of many fishing videos. I have a new rod and a new reel coming. I'm gonna spool that with some braid. I'm gonna get all that gear into my new tackle bag, And then I'm going to be busy fishing. I live in Northern California, so there's a lot of lakes and creeks, and I'm going to do a lot of fishing in the Sacramento River. I'm going to go to Shasta Lake and Shasta Dam, maybe go up to Hat Creek, some of the best trout fishing in the world. So yeah, stay tuned, and I hope you like this video, and a lot more to come.